What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? I'm about to go hunting. So this spot that I'm going to, I rarely ever hunt food plots, except for like the one time of year that I really hunt food plots is like pretty much when the food plots first start coming up. So around here, if you're hunting somewhere that has green fields, right now it's like almost mid-November, so around here the deer are really keying in on higher carb diets. So that means acorns, corn, peanuts, grass, I guess. They're eating a lot right now, and with fresh green grass coming up, they really enjoy that. So I've got this food plot that I've seen tons of does on. I'm really looking to get a doe tonight, but I had a camera up near there, and I had a buck coming in pretty regularly. He's got some potential. He's definitely a good deer. Sorry about that. He's definitely a good deer, but I'd like to see what he turns into next year. However, if he happens to walk out in front of me, there's a chance he might not see next year. So I'm hunting for does, but if that buck walks out, then you never know. But either way, hopefully it'll be a good evening. Pretty excited for today, and y'all stay tuned. Well, guys, I just walked around the corner, down this pipeline, and I rounded the edge and saw a deer and looked at it through my binoculars, and it appears as though there's a couple of does already in the plot. So what I'm gonna try to do is come in from a different way and try to, I guess, put a stalk on these deer. I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully it goes well. This is pretty cool. First miss of the year, I guess. She jumped the crap out of the string. Dang it. I'm gonna run go get my stuff, because I'm still gonna set up here. The only reason I can think as to why I did miss that deer, if I did, it sounded like a straight up miss, because the only thing that I hit was the ground. But the only thing that makes sense is she ducked the crap out of it, because I ranged her at 46. I drew back, and that's when she saw me. And then when I let go of the arrow, my 40-yard pin was basically in no man's land. So it should have dropped enough to fall right into her vitals, but that's why they call it bow hunting, I guess. After that kind of failed attempt at a spot and stalk earlier, I'm finally up the tree, and I'm officially higher than I've ever been up a saddle. Up a tree in a saddle. I'm about to range it here in a minute, just so you guys will know. But I don't like promoting products, because I don't want this channel to become a commercial, like a hunting show or something on TV. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want this to be that, because this is more about hunting is more about hunting than selling something. But I got a new climbing method the other day, and it is pretty much the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. So up until yesterday, I was carrying in about probably 9 pounds worth of sticks. Maybe 8 pounds worth of sticks, and that was 3 sticks, plus all my camera gear. I swapped that out for a set of wild edge steps. I'm sure you've seen them. They're like these little steel, like triangle looking things that kind of just like snap into the tree. For a set of 5, it's cheaper. 5 of these steps is cheaper than like a set of 3 sticks. And I'm carrying in now 5 pounds worth of sticks and all my camera stuff. And I just got up to like maybe 25, 30 feet. I don't know, it's probably not that high. I would venture to guess that I'm at least 20 feet off the ground. I forgot I was recording there for a second, but apparently I'm 24 feet up with 4 of these steps, plus a 4-step aider, which is like webbing with like loops in it so you can step in. Cut my weight down a lot. I definitely want to get their like perch or whatever, their platform. But enough of that. Hopefully we'll have some more does come in this plot. After that little fiasco earlier, they didn't seem too spooked. They were just like, yeah, we don't need to be here. Because when I shot the biggest mature doe, she sort of like half blew and then took off running, and they all just took off. I don't think they really knew what was happening, but either way, it's probably 3:30. It's almost 3:30. I was gonna go higher, but there's like pine tree limbs above me. So I decided this was probably good. Anyway, I'm tired of talking. I'm sure you're tired of listening. Hopefully there's gonna be a doe come out pretty quick. Maybe a buck, I don't know. Alright guys, so I'm here in the podcast studio. There's a train going by, so sorry about that, but I'm editing up this video and I wanted to say something about the shot that you just saw. So from the looks of the shot, it honestly really looks like a hit to me. However, I really thought it was a miss, and I still think I'm still indecisive about it. However, I kind of feel sick because I feel like I didn't put in enough work looking around. When I went to the arrow, there was no blood on the arrow at all. I looked around, I followed her trail a decent ways, and I did not see a single speck of blood. But I feel like I didn't look diligently enough. The way she acted after the shot, like immediately after the shot, it looked like I might have hit her. But the way she kind of sauntered off, she just acted like she was half spooked and didn't know what was going on. It really didn't look like a fatal hit from the looks of how she acted after she got out of the food plot. So I don't know what happened. Like I said, the arrow was completely clean when I found it. There was no hair on it, no blood, no nothing on the arrow. There was no blood on the ground. And I don't know. I know that I shouldn't have taken a shot that far. I should have known better. I do know better. It won't happen again, hopefully. But I feel like I just needed to address it because after looking at the footage, and I even slowed it down and zoomed in, and it's very, very hard to tell. It almost looks like a hit, but like I said, the way she acted and from me looking around a little bit, if I did hit her, I really don't think it was a fatal shot. But either way, I feel like I should have looked around more diligently, and I hope you guys take this as a lesson to, even if you make a marginal shot, make a shot that doesn't really look as good as you think as you should have made. Maybe hopefully you'll do a better job of looking than I did, because I still feel sick about it. Like I said, I really thought it was a miss, and again, the arrow was clean as a whistle. So I don't know. It's very hard to say, very difficult thing to wrap my mind around, but hopefully, if all goes well, that nothing like that'll happen again. And either way, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Hope you guys have a good season the rest of the year. There's still a lot of deer season left around here, but I just felt like I needed to address that. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Well guys, that was a pretty rough day, but I hope you stuck along with it and learned something. I know I did. You might be asking yourself, wait, hold up, did he just say he learned something? I thought he was a professional hunter. Well, obviously I'm not that good yet, but that's a yet, definitely. But I don't know, I think that first deer, I think both deer were just too alert to be taking long shots. The first deer definitely saw me when I was drawing back, and I arranged her at 46 and put my 40-yard pin basically in like that no man's land area, expecting the arrow to drop just right to where if she jumped the string, they'd line up perfectly. Well, I went right over her back, I'm pretty sure. And then that second one, I only have out to a 40-yard pin, because this today didn't help any, but I've been struggling with my confidence with a bow as far as shooting deer. I really wanted to keep all my shots under 30 yards, and I told myself I was not going to hunt a food plot until after I killed a couple deer. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But that second deer, they were blowing at something in the woods, and I don't know if it was a coyote or a fox or a bobcat or what. I don't know what it was. They were blowing at something in the woods, and I was like, oh, 50 yards, I can make that shot. And I put my 40-yard pin about in the same spot as I did the first one, and expecting her to jump the string, you know. And after watching the footage and checking the arrow and everything, it looked like I might have grazed, like giving her a little haircut on her brisket or the back of one of her legs or something. Definitely not a lethal shot. She's gonna be fine, 100%. Definitely learned. I think God was sitting there just trying to tell me, hey idiot, you only have a 40-yard pin. Either way, we got a lot of season ahead of us. The way it's going, I might have to break out a gun, even though I don't want to yet, but we got a lot of season left. It's one of the good things about Alabama. If you enjoyed this, no I didn't, but if you enjoyed it, click the like button, drop us a comment, click subscribe, all that stuff. Hopefully we can get something on the ground soon, because my season went like real quick, straight up, straight down. But hopefully it'll turn around soon, go back straight up, and then stay up there, kind of plateau off at a really high point, and then I'll tag out in like 2 days or something like that. I don't know. I'm not asking for too much. I just want to shoot like a 140-inch buck. I mean, is that too much to ask, really? Either way, y'all stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your whatever time it is.